is my first video, and well, to note that I started my first business in the end of 2019, and it's been hard trying to start it. You know, nothing ever goes to plan, and when I first started and got my first house, I didn't know what to expect. I researched it, but you know, everybody has a different situation every time, and in mine, when I bought my first property, there was already tenants in there. So when I first bought it, it was a Section 8. It was under Section 8, so everybody was not paying full rent. And you know, when you go in there and you buy the house and you buy it with your money, everybody just expects you to keep the rent the same amount, but you really can't, because you gotta make your payments to the bank, because not everybody has $150,000 laying around. And so I got this house. Obviously the rent's changed. I lost a tenant, got a new tenant in, and it was all nice and good. And then the whole pandemic hit, and now I'm stuck with a tenant that doesn't want to pay rent. And yesterday I was at the courthouse, you know, trying to get an eviction started, because I'm almost out 4 months of rent now. We rented out at $725, all utilities included, everything's included, so you just have to pay one bill a month. So you're not stuck getting all these bills and trying to pay in all different sections, but you can just pay one bill and we take care of the rest. However, this person hasn't paid their rent for about 4 months now, and it's getting frustrating. I still go to work. I still have a full-time job, and my wife is trying to run the business, trying to run it. But with this one tenant who just keeps telling us, oh, they got the money, they got all this, but I never see any of it. They never make a rent payment at the end of the month. And frankly, it's like if I was coming to work every day just to pay for their bill and cover mine too. It's it gets to you, you know, and it's really hard to go to work every day and having to pay somebody else's bill, because they're still living there. We tried to evict them, but when we went to our lawyer, we took our 3-day notice, we took all our paperwork, and he greenlit it, as in he said it was all good. Then did all this other stuff, filed it for the court and all this. So when we we had our hearing yesterday. We lost because the 3-day notice wasn't appropriate for the state of Iowa, and we didn't fill out the right form for the court case. So now I'm stuck with this tenant again until I can get another hearing, which got a recommendation to somebody to help me out, help us out, and I'm sure he'll be nice, and just hoping to meet a new person, you know, to grow the people I know, and that way, whenever I do something again, it's not hurting me. I know it might cost me some money up front, but in the long run, it'll be worth it. It's just frustrating meeting people and then letting them stay in the building when we could have kicked them out when we took over. And you know, we told them that if they stayed, they had to agree to the new terms, which wasn't that much. It was only a $20 increase on the rent, and it wasn't that much of a difference, but they still couldn't pay. They always have an excuse to not pay, but oh well, I gotta deal with it now. It's a little frustrating. And that's it for the first video.